Very good morning to you all, my dear students. We were reading the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, and today we will discuss the topic need for conservation of wildlife. Why there is need to conserve the wildlife? There are many reasons, out of which first is human beings have selected their crops from a biodiverse environment, and that is from the reserve of edible plants. Second, forests provide us wood, rubber, herbs, charcoals, etc. Means we get many things from the forest. And the animals were selected from large stock provided by nature as milch animal. They also provided us draft power, transportation, meats, eggs, etc. And the fish provide nutritive food. Many insects help in pollination of crops and fruit trees and exert biological control on such insects which are harmful. Means we get many things from the wildlife and forest for our life. So there is a need to conserve the wildlife, and every species has a role to play in the ecosystem. Hence, conservation is essential. And there are about 1300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct because of the exploitation of plants and animals resources by the human beings. So there is a need to conserve the wildlife, flora and fauna, and the main causes of this extinction is number 1 is overutilization of forest. Second point is hunting by greedy hunters for commercial use purposes. Pollution due to chemical and industrial waste, reckless cutting of forest, deforestation, and deforestation for human habitation. These are the main causes which are the major threat to the nature. Government also taking many steps to conserve the wildlife. Biosphere reserves are being established, and so far 17 biosphere reserves have been set up in India. You can see these in maps also, in the map given on in this page, like Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, Nanda Devi Uttarakhand, Manas Assam, in Assam, Great Nicobar. There are so many, around 17 biospheres have been set up by the government. Now let's discuss about the endangered species of India. Endangered species of plants and animals are those which are so rare that it is likely that they will soon become extinct. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature, means IUCN, full form is important. IUCN means International Union for the Conservation of Nature. IUCN keeps a watch on the number of animals and publishes red data book with details of the rarest animals and plants. And some rare, extinct or endangered species are harpy eagle, elephants, tiger, peacock, Indian crane, and one on rhino. And why these birds and animals are endangered? First is worldwide habitat destruction. This question is important. The greatest danger to wildlife is the destruction of habitat. Their habitat is destructed by the people. Cleaning of land for homes, farmlands, dams, or highways destroy the habitat of the wildlife. And second is human predation. Hunting has been another major cause of extinction. Animals and birds are killed for their skin, feathers, and in some cases for museum specimen. Third is pesticides and pollution. The use of pesticide and pollution of the environment threaten many birds and animal species throughout the world. And during the 1960s, scientific proof emerged that more than 20 bird species across Europe and North America were suffering disastrous breeding failure. So government has set up the biosphere reserves. What is biosphere? First of all, what is biosphere? Part of earth which is covered by living organisms, both plants and animals. And the major objectives of biosphere reserves are: first is to conserve and maintain diversity and integrity of natural heritage in its full form, and to promote research on ecological conservation and other aspects of environmental prevention, and to provide facilities for education, awareness, and training. So special efforts are being made to preserve endangered species. Project Tiger has been launched to protect the tigers. There are about 47 reserves in the 47 tiger reserves in the various parts of the country. And in order to preserve wildlife in its natural setting, national parks and sanctuaries have been set up. Now, what are these national park? National park is reserved area meant for preserving natural vegetation, wildlife, and natural beauty. And sanctuary is a reserved area meant for the preservation and development of the endangered species. The National Wildlife Action Plan provides a framework of strategy as well as program for the conservation of wildlife. Now let's discuss about the community and conservation. How can community conserve these things? Conservation strategies are not new in our country. Various states have launched joint forest management. Many villages have been patrolling their own forests since time immemorial. We should contribute as much as we can in various projects like Project Tiger and Elephant, etc. And we should not harm wild animals. So, in this way, we can preserve and protect our wildlife with the efforts of our community. So, that's all from my side today. Thank you. Our chapter is complete. We will discuss next chapter in our next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.